Hello, welcome back to my retreat. This is Cece, and I wanted to give an update on my tomatoes. This is another of my dwarf tomatoes that I grow indoors in my apartment garden. Yes. And this is the last of my tiny tim. I will be picking these tomatoes, and that will be it, and it'll be left to this beautiful Swiss chard in this pot alone. It'll have this pot alone finally. Now I also have this tomato that's they call a tall giant. You can see they have flowered and have more flowers coming here and here. It should get taller, a little taller, because they're all determinates. I have a lot of flowers going on in my garden also. You can see it has a lot of flowers, and also I have flowers. My radish is flowered. This radish I planted in this little cup, thinking that it'd be more manageable to, put more soil as needed, but you can see it's flowered. And I'm gonna let it flower, keep flowering until whatever happens. I also have another one back here. I'm hoping still to have some radish. Never know. I've stopped being hasty about my gardening. Now another thing of my lettuce. Now look at that. See this? It's about to flower too. Okay, well, more tomato talk. Now onto the star. Dun, 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 dun. Look at this tomato. This is my dwarf giant tomato. See how big this thing is? Now I don't think this tree, tomato plant or whatever, it's big enough for these size tomatoes, but so I count 1 tomato, 2 tomato, and 3. There's a third one right here. Anyway, I am looking forward to my tomatoes. And whatever else I get, I'll take it. Because whatever grows here, stays here. That's my motto. But I'm about to finish picking all these tomatoes. And just pull this tomato plant out completely, maybe. Or maybe I think I'll cut it to finish it. See, it's about finished. It'll ripen, this one, just like any other tomato. You put them on the counter and they'll ripen in a day or two. Anyway, here's another of my lettuce that's flowering. I don't know why. I started taking, I don't think I'm eating my lettuce fast enough. But it's flowering, and I'm just gonna let it. I have more lettuce. You can see here. Should take over. Should these actually flower and go to seed? Because like I said, I'm not interested in buying lettuce from the store anymore. I'm growing my own lettuce. Now this is the tomato talk, the tomato video. And how far I've come. Last season, I could have had this tomato, but I damaged it. The light fell. This is very light. One of my favorites, and broke the stem of my tomato, main stem, and that was it. That was all she wrote. I did have my Tiny Tim, but this is what I wanted. Because I've grown Tiny Tim, but not this one. So, fingers crossed and a prayer. And here we are. Now I have tomato. I have flowers still on this one too. You can see. It's still flowering. This is an update on my tomatoes. Hope to see you again for the harvest. Thank you. Until next time.